just want to say hello to Ari, who's our host here today. Beautiful place.
Thank you.
I mean, really, the inspiration behind this is Charlie Chaplin, I assume, right?
Yeah, well, my brother and I wanted to do a concept like around 6-7 years ago. There would be like a silent film, kind of black and white concept, and Chaplin spent a lot of time in the latter 1920s, early 1930s in Japan. So we wanted to do, and my other partner Adrian is like a huge ramen fan, and Ren's Ramen was his favorite place in DC, which is where Chef
Ramen
Mio,
as in the noodles, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So which is where Chef Mio we recruited him from. So he left Ren's Ramen after being in Tokyo for 20 years. He was here for 2 years in the Silver Spring Ramen House. And then he left there and came here with us to open up Chaplin. So.
Now, I have to admit to you, I was here just a year and a half ago because there was another Asian concept here, and I was a little surprised to see. Yeah, I was surprised to see that this place had changed hands so quickly. Is there some coincidence between the fact that you have the noodles and they were kind of an Asian?
Yeah, well, the owner of the property, Ang, who also has a Mandalay in Silver Spring, he opened Mandalay here and then had some family stuff in Burma. So instead of having someone else run his restaurant here, he wanted to kind of transition it out to someone else, and we had all known each other for a long time and kind of collaborated together. And he also built out the kitchen and such to be an Asian-inspired cuisine, and we really wanted to do Japanese.
So the passing of the baton was very smooth.
It was
here.
very smooth. Yeah. Actually, Ang still helps us out with a lot of the family roasts and a lot of the direction with the food. It has been a big influence of his as well.
No change in the interior architecture, but I see the color has changed.
Actually, we took out a lot of walls upstairs and down here, and then Swatch Room Design, Maggie O'Neill and Warren.
Maggie O'Neill.
Which I think you guys are heading there next, actually, to Swatch Room.
Oh, Swatch Room is right up the street.
Yeah, it's right. It's five doors down. So her and Warren of Swatch Room did our build out here.
Okay, I just want to say give props to Maggie O'Neill.
She's awesome.
She's really known in the restaurant industry in this area right now.
Yeah.
One of her pages is called Teddy. I believe it's called, and the other's called Lincoln or something?
Yeah, Lincoln, Teddy and the Bolivar. She did all of Errol's restaurants, so Oya, Saks.
That would be Saks, which is one of my favorite places.
Yeah, I know, exactly. So yeah, like that whole dramatic kind of appeal was what we were going for here, which is why we always want to work with Swatch, and they're a great design team. So.
Okay, well that's a prop to Swatch and right up the street. I just want to say this is a very sumptuous, elegant-looking interior that you've established here, but yet it's a mix.
Sumptuous in a while.
Sumptuous means tastes good. How about that? So where did you come from? What's your background on this?
My brother and I are from DC originally. We actually lived on 9th and Q for 5.5, 6 years together, and watched this whole building getting erected and built by Ang. So it was very nostalgic for us to be involved in this property specifically, just because we've had our eye on Shaw for a long time, and we're really excited about the neighborhood growth and being a part of it.
So this is new construction, though, right?
This is brand new construction.
Okay.
This used to be a used car lot, I believe.
The area used to be the used car lot.
We're not selling cars.
Okay. Is this a Douglas development project, though?
No. Actually, it was a private contractor that Ang used, and Ang was a big part of the build-out. So he had a lot of influence on how it was built, the way he wanted the kitchen, etc., which is why we love the property so much, because it's brand new and it's gorgeous, and we were able to put our touches on it to make it Chaplin's.
What are you offering us today? Can you give us a little show of what we're going to be tasting?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
We're doing like three of our gyoza, which are dumplings, beef, chicken, and shrimp, and then we're also doing our chicken and shrimp shumai.
Okay, show us what that looks like.
Yeah, I grabbed a couple.
Okay, I'm gonna get you on this side so the light will be towards your face.
So
okay, is this a specialty of the house?
Yes, all of our dumplings are house made and made to order. So they're made by hand wrapped. Everything, the beef, shrimp, and chicken are marinated in house. Some with scotch, some without. And then the chicken and shrimp shumai is another huge favorite of ours. Actually, the chicken and shrimp shumai and the gyoza that we're serving, we do as dumpling shooters as well. So it's like a kind of a boozy approach to dumplings. So it's kind of like an oyster shooter, but you actually put the dumpling in the cocktail, and then you either drink it together or dip it in, etc. So that's been a very big, like, from a media standpoint, it's been very popular just because no one else has really ever done it.
No, I don't think I've ever heard of it. The aroma is very unique as well.
What's that?
The aroma is very unique about this.
Yeah. I mean, we went to Ren's Ramen a lot, and we really loved what he does, and he does everything in house by hand. He's very meticulous, extremely hard working about his like style and his influence, etc. So we are really fortunate to get Chef Mio on board with us, because without him, there's no way this concept would work.
You would need authenticity from someone who's actually been doing it their entire life.
I was just excited when I could barely understand what he was saying.
Yes, I can't understand you. You must be perfect for this job.
Done.
You do understand green, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, tell us about your bar. What's the range of drinks that you offer in your bar? You can get us back here if you like.
So my brother and I have a cocktail consulting company. We've done a lot of places on like 14th Street.
Oh, okay.
And Chinatown and such. And,
I'll get you turned this way so we get some good light here. You're saying you've had the experience in Chinatown?
We've done a lot of cocktail programs in DC, and so Red Light, which was our first restaurant on 14th and R, and now here, we were able to kind of just turn loose all of our like standards and programs and everything else, because we're here all the time to manage it versus just consulting. So it's a wide range, everything from like, we have 8 different cocktails on draft, and then about 6 to 7 that rotate seasonally. Micah.
So what are we tasting today, by the way? I see that there's some glasses out here.
Yeah, so we do a bunch of craft sodas and such on the soda gun. So sarsaparilla soda, root beer, it's all 100% sugarcane product, and then everything else is just made in house. But this is my brother Micah. By the way.
Hi, how's it going? Well, you guys are very stylishly dressed.
Well, thank you.
Are you sure you're American?
Our dad taught us that.
I hope so.
Well, no, we've always been interested in European girls. So I think that we've kind of like driven in that stylish.
Girls, and now you're up to women.
Yes.
We're all grown up.
No, seriously, I really love this style. We are in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, so
okay.
And it is the holiday, so we should all be a little dressed up and celebrating.
That's your reason.
Yeah.
That's your reason. You guys coordinated or discuss these things or anything?
I think we just have a very similar wardrobe.
Oh, cool. How do you find a partner that happens to have good style and taste, in addition to understanding what it's like to run a business?
Well, since we grew up together, he's always been stealing my clothes.
That's a constant battle.
I got a lot of hand-me-downs from my youngest brother. So.
These are hand-me-downs. That's pretty good.
Yeah, not too shabby.
You picked up a little weight there. I can
Very
tell.
nice.
All right. I just want to say thank you so much for your hospitality today. Please give us a quick pitch on when people can come here and what you offer and what recommendations you have as specialty of the house.
So that our hours right now are Monday through Thursday from 5 p.m. until 2 o'clock in the morning, and then Friday, Saturdays from 4 p.m. until 3 o'clock in the morning, and Sundays from noon, because we do brunch, until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
We're open until last call every single day. Our kitchen is open until 11 p.m. on the weekends, or weekdays, and 12 on the weekends. So we have like a lot of late night fare. And the cocktails, when we do everything from cocktails to sake, ramen, dumplings.
We're really famous for like
I think I'm ready to order sake, by the way.
We have a lot.
all our drafty spirits are pretty cool. We have like 7 cocktails balanced by us, like on draft. So that,
So they're done properly every single time and quick.
And there's no wait time on them.
Now, which one of you guys talk? I mean, when you're in press conferences together, how do you work that out? Because you're both
Talk
smart.
over each other.
It's kind of like that.
It's a lot of layers.
I love it. I seriously want to have you guys on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon together.
I'm all Then we wouldn't have to work so hard.
You require a lot of editing now.
Okay.
Take one.
So you say. So you say. Seriously, you guys are great.
Thank you.
Appreciate your style.
Thank you.
Appreciate your fine hospitality. It smells good in here.
Awesome.
That's a good sign.
Like popcorn.
Our general manager just popped some fresh popcorn with truffles on it. So
Okay, that's for the cover of the.
take it to go.
That's right.
Cinematic.
Sounds good to me. I'm here for that. Thank you so much for your time.
you.
I'll see you at happy hour.
Awesome.
All right.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you guys.
Have a great day.
All right.
Okay.
Good. Now.